Hello? Hello, McFly. There we go, loading. Nice. Means I can join. I'm figuring this thing out, folks.
5, 4,
Oh, okay. Looks like a new opponent, SLX.
1.
He's going to go up against Zaccubus, so we'll kick this off. Another game on ASDF. Let's turn the ESP on, the tactical vision, or whatever you want to call it. Solid combo by Zaccubus, but not really centralized on him, so didn't do maximum damage, but able to follow it up with the primary to pick up the first frag, which obviously wins him the armor, and he's turning it into full map control as he got himself 150, going to stack back up on the health down, or up to 80. He's going to be looking to parlay this health stack into a belt pickup here shortly. Nice combos there to force back his opponent, and realizing he did significant damage, but that was dangerous. Getting up close and personal against the flak could have... Ooh! That was quite nice by SLX, knowing he had significant damage done to Zaccubus, but also realizing he had the spawn for the belt. So dodges down, backpedals into the belt, picks up the frag with the Enforcer to cut the lead in half. That's an... Oh! And a boost combo, or excuse me, a boot jump combo by SLX, and already we've got ourselves a game, folks. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he can bang. And already you're seeing him try to maintain this map control. He's going to wall off Zaccubus from this belt, but also keeping an eye on the armor, although it looks like it was recently taken. He's got to be careful, though. It looks like he surrendered position on the belt. He doesn't want to let Zaccubus do exactly what he did and just kind of use his positioning to pick himself up the belt. And see, that's exactly what he's done. Oh, but he wins the day. That's some good positioning and movement. Zaccubus tried to kind of sneak his way in there, but I think he mistimed it, and also he didn't necessarily have the proper weapon to keep SLX off of the belt. So just kind of close the distance, use that health advantage to retake the belt, and we're at a tie game. Oh, sorry, I need to bring up the health bars so you can see that SLX does have a significant health armor advantage over Zaccubus right now. Oh, SLX is D-Pain? Nice. Thank you for the heads up, BNS. I should have known. Well, I should have known that's him, but not surprised that D-Pain is aliasing. That's par for the course for him. And I'm super glad that I decided to stick around for this, because I've been on the business end of playing against D-Pain before. Not necessarily in a duel, but you know, he was a CTF or TDMer. The guy can straight bang. And Zaccubus was actually talking about he was excited that he's still in the States, you know, even though he's playing on a laptop in a really janky-ass setup. But the fact that he gets a chance to play on normal ping against some of the top NA players, you know, and D-Pain is really at the top of a short list of NA duelers that have put some time into UT4. So definitely thanks for that info, BNS. Oh, those combos, man. Love seeing them, even if they're not necessarily connecting. But that's a pretty good prediction combo there by Zaccubus. Probably using some of his sound to get an idea on where D-Pain was at. Wow, that timing is so fantastic. I'm not actually sure who picked up that armor, but you can see the skill there from D-Pain, and that's something that comes from a decade and a half of playing at this game, or UT in general, at the highest level. So, excuse me, pretty much dead even on the health until Zaccubus was able to stack up and get himself to 150, 100. But D-Pain actually still pretty decent. Got himself a 125 stack. Playing passively, all tied. Both of these players realize how crucial the next frag is because it's going to parlay itself into map control. So what you might see either one of them doing is trying to time the engagement to where even if they lose it, they might be able to parlay it into... Oh, damn it. AVG popping up. Sorry, folks. Turn this off. Remind me never. There we go. So what I was saying is if they can time the engagement to where they know at the conclusion of it, their spawn might allow them to pick up the next belt or maybe even armor, that's a win for them, you know? You may lose the battle, but you don't necessarily lose map control because you spawn and you can still stack up on armor and get yourself some weapons. So that engagement there, it certainly goes the way of, I think, SLX initially, and then he picked up the belt, but got dealt some serious damage by Zaccubus, so he's able to turn around and restack on some armor. He's at about half health, but he's got 120 in the armor department, and D-Pain SLX is looking to pick up something. Gets himself the head armor, but again, that's only 20. And we'll likely see our next engagement go soon over the spawn of the next belt. It seems like both of these guys are content to wait for that belt to spawn to force the issue. And in these close games, that's kind of par for the course because it's such an important aspect of the game. And D-Pain trying to play smart, pick himself up this armor, takes it, but not without a cost. But he's going to parlay that into picking up the belt. And this is where D-Pain needs to force the issue. He has an advantage, albeit slight. It's not a huge health advantage, but with picking up that belt, he should be able to close the distance and use this to pick up a frag. Zaccubus, wise to that, realizes he needs to kind of play defensively. And the trailing rocket catches D-Pain right in the face, erases the belt advantage, and DP realizes he just needs to try to take an opportunistic shot on the armor. So this is just a huge game of cat and mouse. And yes, we'll switch to Zaccubus. Sorry about that. I was kind of favoring D-Pain. And I got to say that this has really been some stellar play as Zaccubus has adjusted to the skill that we've seen from D-Pain here. I mean, obviously, despite how close the games were, Zaccubus, I felt, was the superior player against Captain Migraine. But both of these players contain the skill set to beat each other, and it just comes down to who's going to make more mistakes and who's going to be more opportunistic. As now we're back up to almost a full stack for both players as Zaccubus takes control of the belt. So now it's on him to try to force the issue and get himself a frag off of this health advantage. Nicely done dodging that retreating shock combo. Showing some proper respect for D-Pain, realizes the caliber opponent he's playing against right now and the amount of skill and aim that he has. Yeah, Migraine, it's good that you can realize that, it was honestly, I was really surprised with how close it was because Zaccubus had a lot of opportunities to finish you off. But you played smart, and you backed off, and you restacked. And unfortunately for him, he played a little bit too passively and didn't capitalize on what could have been potential swing frags to where he takes you out, and then he can maybe turn into a spawn killer 2 or 3. So you kept it close in that respect. That was really nicely done. And VNS absolutely agree. This is one of the closer games I've seen, and it's by design. Both of these players are playing smart. They're playing passively, but it's by design because they respect each other. They realize they're both talented opponents. And look at this. This is like some Counter-Strike action where SLX, a.k.a. D-Pain, is just doing a bit of a shoulder peek. Yeah, if this absolutely very passive. Both these guys. If this was Hypno, he'd be forcing the issue a lot more. Wow, nice defensive combo by Zaccubus to deny the armor from D-Pain. Picks it up, but not without a cost. He's down to 50 HP. 1 minute remaining. And the next frag is likely going to win it. D-Pain, it picks up the back strafing combo, and that's going to get him the belt, and that is probably going to be all she wrote unless something drastic happens here. Zaccubus is going to have to pull something dramatic. Legions, that's what someone in chat is telling me, is that SLX is D-Pain. And I can't definitively say, because it's hard to judge his style on UT4. If this was UT99, I probably could tell you that, but it's certainly possible that it is him. Very skilled player, and he knows right now it's all on Zaccubus to chase him. So you see him, even though he has the full health advantage, he's not going to be stupid and run at Zaccubus. Zaccubus is a strong player, a strong fragger, and if he gets in his line of sight, he could turn it into a kill and an equalizer. And no, the pursuit turns into a frag for D-Pain, and he will close it out at 4-2. What a stellar game. Extremely close, extremely exciting, and that right there is a perfect example of the drama and the demonstration of skill and the cerebral gameplay that you can get out of UT duels. Really a pleasure to watch, and kudos to these guys. I'd like to see if they're going to do another. Hell, it's 12:30. I don't care. I'll do one more. They're only 10-minute games. I would absolutely love to see another one.